Hi, this is Chiara. Thank you for being here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the holidays, and specifically this video is for all those people that don't feel like celebrating Christmas or New Year's Eve, and not just because of the pandemic this year. So this video is not about struggling because you can't celebrate Christmas however you would like. This video is for all of you guys out there that for several different reasons, which I'm going to go into in just a minute, don't feel like celebrating the holidays and would rather just cancel the whole holiday period. So you could be feeling like this because you maybe have difficult family relationships, maybe you are estranged from your family, maybe you have no family at all, maybe you're single, maybe you're going through a rough divorce, maybe you're newly separated, maybe you are struggling with health, physical health, mental health, infertility issues. Maybe you're dealing with you're grieving the loss of a loved one, or you are taking care of a sick loved one. Maybe you're out of work, you're jobless. Maybe you are struggling financially, or maybe you work during the holidays. So for all those reasons and more that maybe I have not mentioned, you may be feeling like you just want to cancel Christmas altogether. You just don't want to celebrate. So this video is for you guys out there. The first thing I want to tell you is that you have the right to feel however you feel about Christmas, about the holidays, about anything in general. You don't ever need anyone to validate your emotions, ever. So it's absolutely fine. You can spend Christmas, the holidays, however you want, and I encourage you to do so. I encourage you to find ways that feel right for you. If you don't know how you want to spend the holidays, just experiment a little bit. Maybe it's okay for you to just spend the whole day in bed, I don't know, watching movies, or maybe you want to order some food, or maybe you want to spend it with a friend rather than family. Try, experiment. Maybe you find something that you like and you can create a new tradition for yourself, or maybe not, and next year you're going to try something else. I'm not going to suggest travel this year because it's not the right moment, I know, but that is also a very valid alternative if this is something in your possibilities. Now, what to do when you decide not to celebrate holidays, and how can you actually communicate that to family members, especially if you have a family or friends that are big on Christmas and expect you to join the celebrations and you just don't want to do that this year. So first of all, I want you to do so in a very clear and simple way. Let's start from when to communicate it and then how to communicate it. When to communicate it, choose the appropriate moment. For example, if you are going to have one of those family video calls where everybody joins in to make plans for Christmas, you can use that occasion to inform your family members that you will not be joining the celebrations. Or if you have a family chat, or if, for example, you are used to send out greeting cards or emails to wish Happy Christmas to family and friends, use that. Wish them a Happy Christmas, Happy Holidays, and communicate your intention to not celebrate Christmas this year. How can you actually do that? And this is a little bit more complicated. Well, I'm going to give you some examples. First of all, you have to keep it simple. This is boundary setting, and every time we set a boundary, we have to be clear and we have to be simple. We should not give too many reasons and justifications, because that makes it worse, and I'll tell you why. You can use something on the line of this year I've decided I'm not going to celebrate Christmas. Therefore, around those days, I will not be entertaining or visiting anybody. This is just an example. You can adapt it to your own situation, to your own personality and style, but keep it simple and don't say why. You don't want to say why because boundary setting is difficult, especially if it's the first time. If you have some of those difficult family members, kind of controlling and pushy, they're going to push against your boundaries to try and convince you that you should do something different. So if you give them a reason why, say for example, you say, well, I don't want to celebrate Christmas this year because I'm very tired, you're going to have somebody telling you, well, don't worry, we're just going to keep it simple, you're not going to get tired. Or if you say, I don't want to do it because I'm struggling financially, somebody's going to say, don't worry, you don't have to buy gifts, or you will be our guest, so you will not be spending any money. So you know this is not going to end well. This is why you don't give reasons. First of all, because you don't need a reason. You don't need to justify yourself when you set a boundary. You have the right to do whatever you want in your life. But also because when you give a reason, you're going to have somebody pushing and trying to convince you of the opposite. I know it's going to be hard. What you can do if people start asking you why, you can say, this year I just don't feel like it. And the more they ask, the more they push, What you can do is that you stay firm, you let them speak, and then you repeat the same sentence over and over again. I know it sounds a little bit robotic, but that works. You can say, like I said, this year I will not be celebrating Christmas, therefore I will not be entertaining or visiting. I was just informing you of my decision. So when you're going to say that, I was just informing you of my decision. I'm not discussing it, I'm not pondering it. I was just letting you know. If they continue to push, you continue to repeat the same phrase over and over again until they get it. I hope you don't have to repeat it too many times, but it worked. Like I said, I'm not up for a discussion. I've decided I'm not going to celebrate Christmas. I was just informing you about my decision, and you repeat it as many times as needed. Now, I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's going to get uncomfortable if this is your first time maybe not celebrating the holidays with your family or setting a difficult boundary such as this is, but I want you to know that it gets easier with practice. So the more you learn to set boundaries, the easier it gets for you and even for other people to accept your new rules. And beyond this discomfort, remember there is freedom, there is joy, there is peace, and there is the opportunity to live life according to you, to do what is best for you, whether it's Christmas, New Year, or the weekends, or your whole life. This is what boundaries are for. You set them so you are free to do life however is best for you, so you take care of your own needs. You do what is best for you. Now, I hope this was useful. Let me know how it goes. If you use my tips, I'd really like to know. And if you need any help to set boundaries during the holidays or in any other periods, or if you just need some support during the holiday because it's hard for you, I'm here for you. Do reach out. I really, really, really want to help with this. Now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.